Hello, everybody! How's it going? Muffin is here, and I'm here, and I'm so happy to be here! You wouldn't what? Guys, I cannot. Oh my god, we've been live for 7 minutes. Death Chokehold, Mapsio Morgan, the first Meerkat, T.S. Mew, Hung Fat Choi. Look at all of these friends rolling in here. Thank you so much to all of you guys for the resubs. TS with 58 months, Hung with 11, Meerkat with 63 months, Morgan with 52 months, and Death with 25 months. That is freaking incredible. That deserves a round of applause right here and some confetti. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. I got the rest of Meerkat's message. Replace you for the world, and it always puts a smile on my face to get a message from you randomly throughout the day. Oh my god, Meerkat. Well, that puts a smile on my face reading your message. You guys are too sweet. You're too kind. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for those resubs. Thank you for starting a hype train in the first 7 minutes of stream. That is incredibly kind and generous of you all. I am just so happy to be back. Like, seriously, seeing everybody's name pop up in chat right now is just, wow. My serotonin levels are just like, whoop. They are skyrocketing right now. Everybody, welcome on in. It has been almost a month since I last saw you guys. Isn't that crazy? I last saw you guys, our last stream was on June 22nd, and today is July 18th. So we are 2 days short of 4 weeks away from Twitch. This was one of my longest breaks ever. And like, don't get me wrong, breaks are great, and I was especially happy to have a break from work and to decompress and forget about the law for a few weeks. But I absolutely missed you guys so much. And so thank you guys for being here. Very happy to be back. You guys are going to have to let me know what's new. Please, if anything is new in your life, please let me know. I had the chance to see Morgan over the past few weeks. I saw Morgan twice, actually, when I was home visiting in Newfoundland. She's there right now visiting Rory, so that was amazing. I got to see Morgan. And hopefully I'm going to get to see a lot of you guys next month in Toronto. TallaraCon is coming up soon, guys. We're like 1 month out from TallaraCon, August 25th, 27th, Toronto, Ontario. Write in your calendars. Hopefully I'm going to see lots of you guys there. I'm super, super excited. It's going to be a fantastic time. I hope y'all are having a great summer. Death, I forgot to thank you for the raid. Thank you, Death. I thanked you for the resub, but also thank you for the raid. I do appreciate that. I hope you had a good stream. I see it was your first stream back in a little while as well, so that's super fun, and I hope it went well. Tonight, we are going to be, not only is it our first stream back, but we're going to be playing something rather fun. We are going to be playing, I'm wearing the appropriate attire, Spider-Man! Spooderman! I'm super excited. So, Spider-Man is, well, A, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan at baseline, but B, Marvel's Spider-Man is one of my favorite games that have come out in the last few years. It was absolutely fantastic. I got the platinum trophy for it. I also went all out and got the collector's edition. If I just move over, you see this red PS4 right here? That is the Spider-Man edition. Hey, Euro! Hi! How are you? 38 months. Yeah, you're pretty new around here, aren't you? Euro, thank you for that resub. It's so good to see you. I'm so happy to be back. I'm just showing off my Spider-Man swag. This back here is the Spider-Man PS4 Pro. Up there, you can kind of see there is a statue. That is from the Spider-Man limited edition version of the game. And I even pulled out the old DualShock. So this is actually the DualShock that came with the with the PS4. So it is like the limited edition Spider-Man controller. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't have any like decals or markings on it. It's this beautiful red and white, but it's very basic. But anyway, I did pull this out for the special occasion, and we are going to play Spider-Man tonight. I haven't played Spider-Man, since back when it launched, which was, 2018, 2019? So it has been a few years. And as I think most of you guys know, the sequel is coming out in October. 6 subs to start stream off. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. That deserves another round of applause. Fantastic. It was 2018. Okay, yeah. So as you guys know, the sequel is coming out October 20th. So we are 3 months out from the sequel. So I figured this was a great time to revisit the game. I've wanted to revisit the game because A, I just freaking love it. B, I think it'll be a bunch of fun to stream. C, we can get all caught up for the sequel. And D, I haven't actually played it on PC. So they launched Spider-Man Remastered on PC last year, I think. So it's, the same game that was on the PS4, but it's upgraded a little bit visually, and it does include all of the DLC. So we are going to be playing on PC today, which will be kind of fun. We'll get to see how the game runs. Hopefully it runs great, and we get to web swing across the city. Thwip, thwip. I've been practicing my thwips. Hey, Karis, how are you? Welcome on in. So yeah, without further ado, I think I'm ready to get web swinging. I hope you guys are too. I was gonna say, Muffin, are you ready? But I think Muffin ditched. Muffin's like, you like Spider-Man better than me, I'm leaving. Oh no, there she is! There she is! Hey! You ready, Muff? Looks like you just had a snack by the look of those little licking lips back there. Muffin dipped the moment you squealed at the first subs. She was like, Mother, I thought we were done with this. You went 1 whole month without your voice reaching peak levels. But alas, you're back, you're talking to a computer screen, ignoring me, and squealing. Muffin! Say hi! There she is. There's the girl. Yeah, there's the girl. Muffin was such a good girl. Muffin traveled to 2 provinces over the last few weeks. She traveled almost 3,000 kilometers to go to Newfoundland. We spent 2 weeks in St. John's with my family, and then we actually did a week in Montreal on the way back. Alana had a conference, and I was already out east, so I said, why not? I'll hang out in Montreal for the week. So I actually worked, from the hotel room. And Muffin hung out with me. It was Muffin's first time in a hotel. I don't think many people usually bring their cats to hotels, but we sure did, and she was so good. I was like proud mom the entire time. She was so good. She settled in perfectly. So that's another province to tick off your list. Muffin has officially been to 5 out of 10 provinces now. She's halfway across Canada. And she's got 1 hotel stay to add to her repertoire, so she's doing pretty good for a traveling kitty, if I do say so myself. But all right, without further ado, let me get the game launched here, and we can just dive right into some Spider-Man. She's got to go to the rest, I know. I feel like it's a bucket list item now to get Muffin to all 10 provinces. Mother, you may call me Globetrotter from now on. A per Globetrotter. I'm telling you, she is so good. She's been on so many flights. She stayed in hotels. There you go. Sit on the warm square back there. It's a perfect place for you. Switch on over to our game screen. I can't wait for her to conquer none of it. Let's deal with the provinces first, and then perhaps we can add in the territories after that. I've never been to any of the territories, so it'll be a learning experience for both me and Muff. Why you no work? I've just got a black screen here. Oh, there we go. Okay. She just needed a minute. By she, I mean my computer. It's not global warming that's melting the permafrost. It'll be Muffin. Her cuteness. Will just cause the ice caps to melt. Yeah, so Canada actually has 10 provinces and 3 territories. There's some Canadian lore for you. Let's just take a quick look at the settings. English. Good, good, good. Subtitles on. Good. Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and the Yukon are our 3 territories. And then our 10 provinces, starting from west to east: British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, PEI, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland and Labrador. There's your Canadian geography lesson for the day. Don't say I don't teach y'all anything around here. Okay, all this looks good. If we have any issues, I'll just, I can come in and change it later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to dive into Marvel's Spider-Man. I am ready to put on my skin-tight suit and fight some crime. Let's get web swinging with Peter Parker. Now, what's the capitals of all 13? I will let you know after the cutscene. It's so ironic that I love Spider-Man because I absolutely hate spiders. Like, the look of that spider falling down disgusts me. But yet I love Spider-Man so much. Look at Peter Parker. Now, this is the remastered version of Spider-Man, which means Peter Parker does have his new face. When I played the game on launch, he had a different face, and I actually really liked his face. He was a bit more, like, mature and, like, I don't know, you could just feel that he had been Spider-Man for a while. But this Peter Parker is, like, Tom Holland, cutesy, could be a model. I don't hate his face, but I personally wish they hadn't changed it. I do prefer the old face, but whatever. He seems more like a high schooler in this one, exactly, whereas he's supposed to be like 22 or 23.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
I can't deny he's a handsome lad, though. Look at that face. Look at that toast. I don't know, what's prettier, Peter's face or the toast? What are those spider undies? Is it conceited to wear underwear with your own face on it? That's the real question. No, not Rent! Peter's like, quick.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower.
Time to make my escape.
Warrant is en route.
Wahoo! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first dive into New York City. I love the opening of this game. They just get you right into the action. Look at this. The seamless transition between the cutscene to the swinging. Every person's favorite part of the Spider-Man game, I would imagine, is the swinging, and the web swinging in this game is so cool if they would stop making me slow down to learn the buttons. I get it, let me swing!
Captain Watanabe.
Did you take him down yet?
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Those gosh darn lawyers, you know how they are, right?
Really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got
Alright.
it. Almost there.
I can head to Times Square. Those blood-sucking lawyers, they're the worst, am I right? Ugh. Just swinging through the city here, I'm like, oh man, I miss this. This game, like, I could just spend hours swinging through the city.
Where are you?
Uh-oh, it's my boss.
Run through the demonstration at least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise.
Making me nervous how low you are. It's more fun when you, have a bit of risk to it. Alright, I guess we'll follow the cop cars.
Called in the cavalry.
Yeah. You're gonna smack your leg on a double-decker. Luckily, it's New York, not London.
under fire! Bring in the hammer.
Guess that's the hammer. Uh-oh, big guy. Spider-Man's here.
Ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm.
I love bodily harm in the mornings. So the combat is very reminiscent of, like, the Batman Arkham games. You know, it's a lot of combos and dodging, and it feels very fluid and fast and very Spider-Man, which is exactly how it should feel. I really love the combat in this game. I think it's fantastic. And as you go, the combat gets more involved. You get different gadgets and stuff like that.
Somebody just shoot him!
Webbing up my enemies. Webbing up my enemies.
Man, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost
Oh, just beating up some bad guys. What about you?
be there soon.
Why?
Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on.
I love that he calls him Willie. Fisk, I mean. It's fantastic. We're coming to get you, Willie! Is that everybody?
Yuri, all done. What's happening? Yuri? Yuri!
Look at that seamless transition again. That is just fantastic.
I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
So the cool thing about this game as well is that it starts off by throwing you right in the action. Like, there's no build-up. Peter wakes up and is like, oh, we need to go arrest Fisk. We're getting right into it. There is no time for dilly-dallying. Here we are at Fisk Tower. Let's take him down.
Get more backup. And lock down the airspace.
You'll just have to wait and see, TS.
He makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
You forget who Fisk is? He's the really big guy.
Do your thing.
He was in the Netflix series Daredevil. He was the main, or one of the main villains in that. Yeah, Kingpin. That's his super villain name.
Hey, where you going? Okay. I'll clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man! We got this!
Yes, yes, yes. Stop interrupting me with tutorials.
But you do not got this, buddy.
What's Spider-Man doing here? He's gonna mess everything up!
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
It's the end for you!
Is that it? Nope.
Back him! Rush him!
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Come on, he's one guy! I can't reach him! Look out!
Like, this is so satisfyingly fun. The combat is fucking incredible in this game. I love it. Woo! Use focus to heal. The more focus you have, the more you will heal. Death says, well, guess I'm gonna have to reinstall Spider-Man. It's so good. I'm so happy to be replaying it before the sequel comes out in October. We'll be all fresh on the story. We'll be all fresh on the gameplay, which is obviously going to be similar in the second one, but tweaked. And of course, the big thing about the sequel is we're going to have 2 playable characters. Both Peter and Miles will be playable in the sequel, which is going to be super exciting. But we will meet Miles later in this game.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Status.
Heading to the upper floors and hoping nobody.
Time for some wall crawling.
Our choppers are...
Spider-Man!
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is. Call from May.
Uh-oh.
Better answer.
Aunt May, now's not a good time.
Hi, Aunt May.
What is all that noise?
Watching a superhero movie.
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Agreed, Euro. This game is one of my favorite games of all time, for sure.
That's my.
It's so good, and the sequel is just looking like it's gonna be even better. Some sort of Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild shit is what I'm expecting or hoping for the sequel to this game. Just two masterpieces. This is a huge breach of personal rights? What, me kicking everyone's ass? Look. They brought guns to the fist party. Seems only fair. A full focus bar can be used to perform a finisher that instantly knocks out an enemy.
Hold him so he can't jump around.
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Hey, Meadow! What's going on, man? Welcome to Spider-Man! We are here at Wilson Fisk's tower, beating up bad guys, doing our thing.
Regret your life choices yet?
Some of these finishers are sick, man.
Come on, hit him.
Bye!
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left. If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence. I should look for a sneaky way in.
Sneaky way.
There we go. Huh. It's like my own private ventrance.
Ventrance! Oh, that's good.
Clean air vents.
That's good.
The boss wants everything erased. Can't make it delete any faster.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
Spider-Man! Don't let him near the console! Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
Stalin, the system's still...
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
Back him down! I'm in an ass-kicking mood!
You're in an ass-kicking mood? Well, that's too bad, because I just kicked your ass. Okay, we'd better hurry. 15 seconds. I wonder what happens if you let this timer run out. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! That's what happens. Okay. We found out the hard way, but hey, it was for the sake of science, right? Now we get to fight all these guys again.
Full deletion imminent.
Stalin, the system's still purging!
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
Alright, let's do it on time this time.
I've missed you so much. I didn't know what to do with my tiffy-bulous self, Tallara, but you're back now, and I am so happy. Love seeing Muffin keep the work laptop warm, Tallar heart.
Hey, Tara, thank you so much for the resub. 62 months. I am back. Muffin is napping on the work laptop. Balance has been restored. And welcome to Spider-Man. We're here taking down Fisk. Doing all the thwipping. Good to see you, my friend.
Get that door down now!
How many goons does he have?
Destroy everything.
That's the real question here.
I did this. What have you ever done, Madeline?
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
If I was you,
Without me, the scum I kept in check will run rampant.
Oh, good. So his argument to keep him in power is because if he doesn't, his own scum will run rampant. That's a bad argument, dude.
Ready for the main event.
I don't know. I'm not sure I'm buying that one. Whew. Alright, Fisk, where are you? Oh, Murta War, thank you for the follow.
Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. This could have the whole place wired. I'm sitting in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
Who just shot at me? My spider sense went off, but...
like the fireworks?
Oh, hi!
You figure out we're not playing yet?
Yeah, the animation and mocap in this game is fantastic. Like, everybody just looks so realistic and lifelike.
That's all of them.
You truly feel like you're Spider-Man, which is why I love this game so much, because it is my #1 dream to be Spider-Man.
Guys, I guess
There, I said it.
part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Help! Somebody!
Trapped. Everyone clear out! Evacuate the building!
I heard more people back that way.
I'll find them.
Spider-Man! We can't move! We're pinned down!
Jesus.
I'll lift it. When you're free, get...
They are being crushed by giant pieces of concrete. I hope y'all have health insurance. Until then, check out my muscles. Oh, shit. Come on, Peter. Muscles round 2! Rah! Squats for days. Let's go. You're welcome.
Okay, Willie. Coming your way.
Spider-Man,
Do you even lift, bro?
could be better. Our chopper...
Fisk has an insurance plan available.
If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
Luckily, Fisk has lots of vents in his
Get
building.
EMTs up here fast.
Uh-oh.
We're trying.
Y'all okay? Don't worry, I got this. Oh shit. They brought in the big guns.
Start praying!
That's enough out of you. More rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
Hi.
What?
Oh shit.
Rocket day or something? Gotcha.
Right.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
You're gonna get through with sick flips and other tricks. Foot-you! Foot-you! Hello.
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody.
Hey, Power, what's up? I mean, now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think Spider-Man has a no-kill policy like Batman does. He certainly tries his best not to kill anybody. I'm not denying that. But does he have a strict no-kill policy? I don't know.
Okay, room is clear. Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead.
Oh, cool samurai stuff. Fisk is a collector of the fine arts, I see. He's even got himself a little bamboo garden. He killed a goblin that one time. Yeah, you know, Spider-Man's killed a few people in his time. Like I said, he certainly tries not to, but sometimes it's gotta happen, man.
You guys all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
Come to think of it, maybe he doesn't. Carry on. Oh man. Betrayed by the cops? Great. I love having enemies on all sides. Shield enemies block attacks from the front, but are vulnerable from the back.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never...
Gotta love it when the cops are in bed with Fisk.
So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
Yeah, it's a nice effort and all, but anytime he whacks someone in the head with a manhole cover, just 1000% dead. Peter tries his best, but you know, there's only so much you can do when you've got these guys to deal with. Alright. Webbing them up.
Hey Yuri, looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down, now.
With
On it.
pleasure.
Okay, this is a sick office. I'll give it to Kingpin. My man has style.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long. I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
You do know I can still see you, right?
Years of this insolence.
Oh! Wow, he outfitted his office with more than just pretty samurai suits. We've got the big guns. Alright, how am I gonna take these things out?
It's reloading.
Ah, we web them up. And then we can yank it out. Aha, okay. Your architecture's no match for me, dude. Sucks to suck. Let's finish this.
You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Raw!
Take your best shot. That gave me an opening.
He is so thick. Like, look how many hits he can survive. The thickest man in New York City. It's Wilson Fisk, everyone. Hi, Spring Shields, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be back. I had a fantastic vacation, but I missed you all so much. So I'm so happy to be back tonight. Playing some Spider-Man. Thank you all for stopping in. Hope everybody is doing well.
Everything that's wrong with this city!
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men!
Surround it!
Alright, Kingpin couldn't take us down on his own, so he had to call in the backup. Peter's also got the very classic ripped Spider-Man suit. Is it a Spider-Man movie if Peter's suit doesn't get irreparably damaged? You end up having to see, like, half his face and stuff. Every movie has done it. All the live-action ones, every single iteration, they've all had Spider-Man's suit get destroyed in some way or another. It's just like a rite of passage at this point.
Trained to fight, so fight!
Come on, hit him! He's too fast!
I don't want excuses.
That's right, I'm too fast. Bow, 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 bow.
Get the bar. No, I can handle myself.
Spider-Man versus Thick Boy, a battle for the ages. Oh shit. Thick Boy won. Let's try that again, shall we?
That's a cheap trick. Bring it around. Don't let him get you airborne. I can't. You're out of your depth, boy.
Not this time.
Ballerina, get down here. I'll teach you some respect. You'll regret that.
Too much thickness for Spidey to handle. Even Spider-Man's got a limit to the amount of thickness he can handle at once. Get out of here! Man, how many hits can this dude take? We're gonna be here all day. Especially if my web shooter keeps running empty. Hey! Oh my gosh, everybody, it is a Spinachy raid! What is going on? Ash, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Oh shit! Almost got smashed by Wilson Fisk. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to Marvel's Spider-Man. We are replaying this game, getting ready for the sequel to come out in October. We're fighting Mr. Kingpin. Everyone, if you aren't following Spinachy, change that immediately. Go follow her. She's better at button prompts than I am. I promise. She's fantastic. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, guys. Hi, John. Hi, Mia. Good to see you. And there you have it, folks.
Should we kiss now?
A romantic kiss is on the table. Fisk has been caught and Spider-Man saves the day. The first 20 minutes of the game are so action-packed. We catch ourselves a major criminal, and off he goes to jail. But don't worry, this is just the beginning. Sin Plague, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
Off to Rikers, huh?
I was actually on vacation for the past few weeks, so this is my first stream back in a little while, so I'm extra happy to be here tonight. Extra happy to be playing one of my favorite games of the past few years. And I hope y'all like some Spider-Man. Sit back and relax and let's get thwipping. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, big man. Whatever you say.
The Kingpin is heading to prison. End of an era. I feel like I should celebrate. Maybe take a vacation.
Alright, so old Petey, his suit is quite ripped. You can see the thighs. Thigh holes. Maybe this is just his version of ripped jeans. Just a ripped spider suit. We get our first skill point now as well by leveling up. And we've got three skill trees. Innovator, Defender, Web Slinger. Let's see. I want to do Defender. It gives us perfect dodge. Press circle just as your spider sense turns blue to counter enemies with a web shot to the face, and it generates bonus focus. So let's grab that. Oh, we've got even more skill points. Okay. Well, let's build on the perfect dodge and upgrade our dodge window. Increases timing window for perfect dodge and web shot counter, making it easier to accomplish. And then let's do swing kick. Hold square while in the air to swing kick enemies and send them flying.
I like it here.
Hey, Rory! Hi! I like having you here. 54 months. That is incredible. Thank you so much for that resub, my friend. I appreciate you.
Hashtag Earl.
Oh my god, MK! Thank you for the resub. Guys, what is up with this back-to-back love? Thank you so much, MK. 68 months. That deserves some confetti falling from the New York City skyline. Thank you. Now please tell us, what is the thing? What is the IRL thing? Spill the tea. And while you're spilling, I've got to go see the doc. Check the channel. Woohoo! Oh, this web swinging is just incredible. It feels so good. It's like, fuck yeah. I'm Spider-Man. Alright. NK, you know I love you because I'm gonna pause this incredible web swinging to go check the channel. Where's my phone? What did you do? What did you do? Oh my god, you got married? Okay, okay, hang on. Hang on one fucking second here. I am so glad I paused my web swinging. Here I thought you were gonna be like, I built a new computer, or I adopted a dog. And like, don't get me wrong, those things would have been worth pausing my web swinging too. But MK apparently just got married. I hope you're okay. Well, I'll wait for you to respond. Are you okay with me sharing the picture you just posted in the Discord here on stream for anyone who's not in the Discord? Because this is the most beautiful wedding picture I've ever seen. Okay. Sorry, it's not really clear, but I think you can see the point. MK, his beautiful bride, and the puppy! That is incredible. Congratulations. What a beautiful picture. Oh, the doggy has a little necktie on. Look at that. Our boy is married. Big round of applause. Thank you for posting that picture. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. MK, I gotta be honest. I didn't even know you were engaged, man. I feel like you skipped a step. So... no, that's great. That's fantastic. All right. Well, like I said, there's not much that I would consider would justify interrupting some web swinging, but that was it. There wasn't really an engagement period. Okay, you were just like bam, bam. Whereas I'm the complete opposite. I got engaged and it's probably going to take us 5 years for us to get married. I love that. I love that for you guys. Alright, here we are. This should be our lab. Let's head on in.
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh. You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
That's what everyone says before they get taken over by their robot tentacles. Uh-oh.
Power damper. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Darth, what's going on, man? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Uh-oh.
Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Please don't say you're gone psycho and now want to kill me. Just a cough? Okay, good.
But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
This is not my first playthrough. I played through this game when it launched. I got the Platinum Trophy. Absolutely loved the game. But I haven't played it in a few years. So this is the replay, and we're playing on PC this time. Getting all ready for the sequel in a couple months.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong.
Peter doesn't know the definition of taking a day off.
Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Limited range of motion. Still moves, though, so that's a good sign.
Let's see what's wrong with you.
Hey, as long as he isn't paid by the hour, we take that as a big fat W. Peter worked a full time of 5 minutes. Alright, everything has failed. Lovely. Let's see if we can fix it.
Get burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
That's what you get for living a double life, Peter.
Got it.
Where's my grant money?
Okay, need to reroute servo control.
I love these random mini games that they make you play. Oh wait, I need to start from green. Okay. No, actually, I think I need this one. Do I need to go through this one? That's the real question. Or can I just bypass it and get down to this one? If only real robotics was like this. Just gotta do a little puzzle, right? Might have a career change. Okay, hang on. Let me I don't know if I actually have to go through this one or not. So let's go under the assumption that we don't and see what happens. Oh, I guess we're gonna need to, though. Because I don't have enough pieces to get there. Well, crikey. Alright. Womp womp. Here I thought I could bypass the system. Alas, I could not. Alright.
Nice.
Bam!
Okay.
It ended up being like robotics after all. One more time! In order to set the power voltage control, you must also meet its charge requirement. Okay, so some circuit pieces have charge, too. So it needs 3. Target voltage is 3, actual voltage is 1. So if we go bam, and then we go bam, and then we go bam, and then we go bam. Voila!
Finished.
We did it! We fixed it!
Let's see if that worked.
Test the prosthetic arm. Oh yeah, look at this full range of motion, baby. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Love it.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time.
You don't have time, Peter. Let's go be Spider-Man. Why do you want to be a grad student when you can be Spider-Man? Come on, get it together. What do we got in terms of food here? Wow, there's actually fruit! I'm shocked. I mean, there's a lot of pizza, but there's actually some fruit. Looks untouched, but you know.
Love the coffee at work. God bless that grant money.
The grant money goes exclusively to coffee and pizza.
Lots of late nights in this lab. Glad Doc keeps the snacks stocked up. We should get more of those little cheese squares, though.
For all we know, those fruits are plastic and only for show. Touche. Whoa, did you see that little spin I did there?
Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius.
Thanks, Otto.
Chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
What is?
Peter,
Oh, another one.
thank you again for doing these blind reviews. Peer review is the backbone of great science. You know, as we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the best method of limb replacement? Silly, I know, but I keep thinking, might there be another way?
What do you mean, Otto? Perhaps something that involves tentacles? Who was Otto recording these for anyway? Apparently Peter. Instead of just like texting him or leaving a sticky note like a normal person, he's like, ah yes, let me just record my thoughts. These voice recorders. Unknown substance found.
Doc was testing a new contact material for the prosthetic.
Our goal is to identify the unknown substance by its absorption spectrum. Use fragments of the unknown substance and try to match up the absorption lines in the spectrum. Use left stick to move your cursor, press X to pick up a fragment. Place the fragment into an available slot and try to match up the absorption lines. There's too much science in the Spider-Man game. Okay? Can we I need this to I need to get back to beating up bad guys. The grant money went to 40,000 10-second voice recorders.
Strong, but there's a lot.
He's old. He's old schooled. Hey, Zippy.
Doc to keep looking for other materials.
Alright, we done doing science for the day? No, additional spectrograph projects are now available in the lab. Ugh, we're gonna be here all night. Alright. The completionist in me says we need to do it. Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, Zaddy, I know I can skip it, but...
What was Doc working on with
like I just said, the completionist in me. It's a curse that I have to live with. My brain says no more, but my heart says we have to.
Beautiful.
Plus, it actually is beneficial because you get experience for doing this, so then you can get new abilities and stuff.
Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material.
Some unknown substances require multiple fragments to be stacked in a column. If two absorption lines overlap, they combine into a thicker absorption line. So we just need one overlap in the middle and then one on each side. So we need like... this one. And this one. And then... this one. And this one. And then... this one. Friendly neighborhood spied. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Spidey?
Oh, hydrogel IPN. This looks promising. Bet it'd be a great tissue interface.
We love tissue interfaces. Alright. Bam. Meadow says, I actually did all projects before doing a majority of the story. Meadow forgot he was playing a Spider-Man game and thought he was actually playing a chemistry simulator. Got a little bit distracted. Let's see what else we got in here before we go. Stack of old PCs.
I think we've got samples of every type of prosthetic in existence.
Creepy. Oh my god! Hung! What the heck? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That is unbelievably generous of you. Power Hour, Pain Beast, Sugar Melly, and Cornelius. Enjoy your sub, enjoy your badges, enjoy your emotes, enjoy your ad-free viewing, and you can send all the thank yous over to Hung's way. Thank you. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Wow. You guys are amazing. I told you, I had a fantastic vacation, but I'm so happy to be back with you guys. You guys are just, you're the best part of my day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being so generous.
How many lab fires have we seen now, Otto? 3, 4?
I didn't know they were still in here.
Out of the ashes of failure, great science is born.
Don't think
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I have like 150 hours in the game. It's really fun. How many guys have you beaten? You can beat guys? That's Meadow when he played this game.
Doc's made huge breakthroughs his whole career, but he's always been upstaged. Usually by Oscorp. This time, it's going to be different.
At least he's still rocking the turtleneck. Is that the only outfit he owns, or is it just coincidence that he's wearing the same outfit today as he was wearing the day he was on this magazine cover? Also, ew, someone clean up your crumbs. Peter! Oh, this is your desk! Peter! Get your shit together. It looks like it smells in here. Maybe he owns multiple sets of the same outfit. I mean, true. What is this?
Graduation. Feels so long ago.
Aw.
I interned for Doc in college. He made me realize I could do as much good for the world in a lab coat as I could in tights. Maybe more.
I could do as much good for the world in a lab coat as I could in tights. Guys, he looks so much like Tom Holland there. Look at his face in this grad photo. And it's now proven that Otto has at least one other outfit. The classic blue shirt, khaki slacks combo. Why not just wear your tights in your lab coat? I mean, he probably does, honestly. He's probably wearing his spider suit underneath his coat just in case he gets a call. How's it going in there?
In the Limbic Bridge.
We're looking for results, not cascades, Doctor.
And results you'll have. Trust me, our work grows more promising every day.
Are you sure he isn't wearing that blue shirt under his turtleneck? Just like Peter dresses in layers, so too does Otto. Never know when you're gonna need your turtleneck, am I right? Alright, I think we're done here for now. Let's get outside. Get back to the tights. Oof. Suit's looking a little worse for wear there, Pete. Can we make you a new one? Or bring you to a seamstress?
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri? Anything. I'm on my way.
Totally nothing can go wrong by locking up 5 of the biggest supervillains in one place, right?
My #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
It's time for JJ!
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle.
Hey, plug the book.
And And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it.
I love these little podcast episodes. They're so good.
Bring you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Big.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Something to you about crime bosses.
Oh, Jonah, never change.
A tracksuit and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks. So till that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Ah, JJ, always the optimist, isn't he?
I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me. Someday.
Alright, there's the police building. Let's do a little wall run.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So,
Peter just showing off. The front flip right onto the railing. Alright, bud.
White suit. No ball this year anyway.
Tell me you're flirting without telling me you're flirting.
Corp surveillance tech.
worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. Whole system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
If you had super acrobatics and you didn't casually front flip everywhere, I would be super disappointed. And Meerkat, I agree with what Tia said. Muffin is meditating quite nicely. She is. So back here, this is my work laptop. So, well, as you know, cats just like squares for some reason. And then it I assume, gives off a little bit of heat as well. So she's like, ooh, warm square. And she loves hanging out there for most streams. Just, yeah, just meditating. Oops. T-scramble.
Input bands have been shifted. Subtle.
Man, we're getting so many mini games. I'm gonna throw this out there now. When you have to give that back to IT, they'll hate you. It's just gonna be full of muffin fur.
Not just a pretty mask.
I'm gonna use this laptop until it literally dies, so I never have to give it back.
But just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it.
Have you ever tried to just tape a square on the floor and see if Muffin occupies it? I haven't, but now I want to do that.
I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on.
Hey, Beast, what's up? Yes, you can thank Hung for the gifted sub. If you're wondering what you missed, enjoy your emotes, ad-free viewing, sub badge, all that good stuff from the generous Mr. Hung. It's time for us to bust up some crime. What does Spidey do best than beat up guys in ski masks?
You sure these guys didn't forget their keys?
Probably not. Enemies with melee weapons block most attacks, but are vulnerable to air launch attacks, webs, and throwables. Finish him off, Spidey. Yeah, like, there's no way we didn't just break his neck. So we're just gonna assume this Spider-Man doesn't operate under the same code of conduct as Batman.
Luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any—
Spider Cop.
Spider Cop! Alright, let's go fight some more crimes. Spider Cop. Hey. Yeah. Spider-Man has an alter ego that he uses when he tries to impress the police girl he's flirting with. Spider Cop. TS says hi. Hi. And he said the internet loves you. Oh, and I have to show you this. MK just surprised us all, and Surprise got married. What? And look at this cute picture. Oh my gosh. With the Doge. Isn't it the cutest?
Congrats. Wow, that is such a beautiful picture.
I know.
Oh my gosh, love that for you.
Yeah. Meerkat wants to know about your day.
I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
I'm an idiot and I feel poorly about it at the end. But I went to the gym. Me and Caitlin tried. They told us to high five at the end of a hard part. And me and Caitlin looked at each other and she put a fist up and I took fist bump and I put a hand up. But then we both realized the other one did it, so then we both switched. I was like,
ooh.
Yeah, two awkward people out in the world.
Oof. Alright, on to the next crime.
So you're the snitch?
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off!
Should have just improvised a rock, paper, scissors. Oh, that's so smart, Karis.
Don't touch me!
Get away from her!
I'll tell her that after. Brutes will block your melee attacks. Use webs and throwables to make them vulnerable. Tiff, did you ever retake that video of you? Yes, I did, Meerkat. I did. Oh shit. My god, this guy has combos. Get out of here, chunky. I like the snail response to a fist bump.
Walk away now, or she's
It's a good way to put it. Alright, Peter, what's the play? Save the hostage before time runs out. Use the left stick to aim at the target and R1 to disarm them. Not today! Boom! Woohoo! You alright, ma'am?
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but
what?
You got a good heart.
Why am I weird?
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
Peter, when are you gonna put some polysporin on these open wounds? I am worried for you.
I can't stop thinking about the surprise wedding.
Well, people have lots of things to say about your fist bump high five.
Oh,
Karis said you should have improvised rock, paper, scissors. MK said he likes the snail response to a fist bump. TS said if someone offers you a fist bump and you were going for a high five, just grab their fist and shake it.
Oh, okay. The 3 chest hairs are showing.
If you go into photo mode, you might be able to see his 3 chest hairs.
I thought they were talking about you. I was like,
are my chest hairs showing? What? I was wearing a high neck. How do I get into photo mode?
Oh.
Photo mode.
Yeah, the picture's just beautiful. So happy for you guys.
MK, if you didn't hear, Alana came back in to talk about how beautiful your picture was and how happy she was for you. So, hey, E9. So I'm zooming in, and all I see is awkward cuts. Tiff, don't worry, your chest hairs are safe. Whew, thank you. I feel like they're like right here. Now there is a suit we can get later in the game that it does allow Peter to be shirtless, so we'll probably get a better look at the chest hairs then. For now, here was an up close and personal view of Peter Parker's breasts.
From his elevated position, Spider Cop spies his destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No! Of course not!
I didn't know you could still hear us.
I did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
How you doing, E9? You're up late. Both of you and TS up late tonight. I mean, I appreciate it. I love having you here, but make sure you get your rest.
Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is
Oh, you're up early. Okay. That works. What's this backpack icon? Hey, Ice! Holy crap! It has been a year. That is insane. Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. Appreciate you. I'm so happy to be back tonight. So many people have stopped in and so many resubs and just, I am feeling the love this evening, folks. So thank you very, very much. And Peter has found a backpack. What do we got in here? Hey, K-Civ, how are you?
Forgot I attached tracking dots to these.
How has no one taken that yet? I guess they couldn't get through the web? Although I think his webs dissolve after a while. Find backpacks to earn backpack tokens, which you can spend to craft better gear. We love a good collectible. First date menu.
My first real date with MJ.
Aww.
Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier. But she didn't seem to mind.
From Fiorito. That's so cute. But sad. Peter and MJ are broken up as at the beginning of this game, so I'm sure looking at this menu brings back lots of heartbreak for a guy.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it.
Oh, his current webs dissolved, but they didn't previously. Okay. Let's go stop the robbery. I like how they're all wearing matching red track pants. That's some gang organization right there. Look at this. They have a 3-for-1 special or what? Nice pants, bros. Oh.
Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
If you worked as hard at a legit job as you did by color coordinating your pants, y'all would be CEOs. Some clothing store is making a killing selling track pants, parkas, hoodies, and balaclavas.
All right, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Towers reveal collectibles, challenges, and side missions on the map. Level up! Melee damage increase!
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs.
Hey, the 3 chest hairs are real! I tried to take pictures of them, though, Peter, and it didn't work. Alright, I don't know why it took Peter this long to realize that his suit was all ripped up, but I guess it is finally time for us to repair it. So let's head back to Otto's lab.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Gotta love creating the future.
Sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
This game looks so good, man. Like, genuinely looks so good. So the fact that this looks this good makes me just, like, so excited for the sequel. Imagine how good a sequel's gonna look with 5 more years to work on it. Like, oh, it's gonna be sexy.
Game? Am I right? Also, hi.
Hi, Penny! How are you? Thank you for the resub, my friend. I appreciate that. Has it been 7 months already? That's incredible. Thank you, thank you. Where is our Spider-Gwen game? Well, so this game starts with Peter Parker. It rolls into Miles Morales. Maybe we can get a 3rd Spider-Man. Maybe it can be like my shirt. And in Spider-Man 3, we'll have all 3 of them teaming up and ready to go. That would be the dream. I would love that. Look at this selfie we just picked up.
Funny, my fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to climb to the top of the Empire State to get over that.
Woohoo! Oh, I thought there was a tower up here.
10-10, need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal.
Drug deal?
Tenderloin, please copy.
Not in my streets. If I knew where Tenderloin was, I would totally put a stop to that. For now, let's fix this tower instead. Great view of the city from lighting up these things. It goes to show how many backpacks Peter hid around the city. Good lord, they're everywhere. Let's grab this one right here. Oh, I almost overshot it. Arm webs.
My underarm webs. Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool, though.
I love finding all the mementos in the game. This was definitely one of my favorite parts. You know, a lot of times collectibles in games are just like, they're just a waste of your time. But getting all the collectibles in this game actually gives you the backstory about Peter. Because at this point in the game, Peter is like 22 or 23, and he's been Spider-Man since he was 15. So he's been at this for about 8 years, which means there's 8 years of backstory that we don't necessarily know about. But collecting the collectibles, you learn so much about what Peter was up to when he first became Spider-Man, some foes that he fought before, whatnot. It's really cool. I really like the collectibles. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Spider-Man's broke because he spent all of his money on backpacks, apparently. Truly. Alright, here we are at Octavius Industries. Let's head on in and see if we can fix up our suit. Boop.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
Hey Mo, what's up?
Parker! Dr. Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course.
Busted.
It's you.
I don't know what
come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target.
Wait, design his equipment? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's all I do.
Don't worry.
Never put the spandex on myself.
Well.
Just button downs for me, Doc. Now, you take your Chinese and get out of here while I work my sewing magic. Wow, Peter must sleep like a rock. Got a sticky note on his email, on his forehead, and didn't even wake up. Sticky note on his email. Yeah, Ash raided in here earlier and left you in here, Mo, so welcome on in. What happened to Peter's job as a photographer? That's actually one of the things that you do uncover in the collectibles. You find out that Peter did work at the Daily Bugle in the past, but he no longer works there anymore.
Peter, the revelation of your second job as Spider-Man suit crafter.
Spider-Man suit crafter.
Is a reminder of the good man and partner you are. No matter how hard you work, you still find time to help others. I hope you don't mind, but I noticed the suit was a bit damaged, and I took the liberty of sketching up some of my own improvements. Attached are a few ideas I had on how you could enhance his suit and help protect...
Why did he write this in company email? True, this would have actually been better on the sticky note.
The world together. Your partner and friend, Otto.
White spider, huh?
It says, according to Dr. Carla Soffin's research, higher contrast leads to slower visual processing. This should give your other employer a slight advantage in combat. See graph. The greater the brightness, the slower the reaction time. Interesting. So that's why he crafted the white spider. And then he also made a carbon fiber compound for some armor with a graphene core and a twill pattern that wraps. Combining a carbon fiber weave with silk and graphene allows for higher durability without giving up flexibility. Wow. Doc really put a lot of thought into this. Is that real science? I don't know. Someone Google it. You can now use your tokens to create the advanced suit. And then we can also equip suit powers and mods.
That should do it.
Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Looking better than ever. I gotta say, this suit right here is one of my favorite Spider-Man suits of all time. I think it is incredibly done. The big white spider. Look at this intro. Go, Peter. Go, Peter. Go, Peter. Yes! Oh, again, I just love the cutscene into swinging transitions. It feels so badass. And there you have it. We have got the iconic suit from this video game with the big white spider. Woo!
Spider-Man, I think I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
We love construction sites.
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Got here an Oscorp visitor pass.
Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
Hey, Luke says, I love how your chunky daughter has decided that laptop is her bed for no particular reason. She loves it. It's a warm square. It's next to her mom. She loves it. Kitty's just imitating Tiff by being a gaming potato. Exactly. Exactly.
Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
A break-in? Okay, hang on. We're not far from Koreatown. Let's put this new suit through its paces and go beat up some bad guys. Oh, and we got a new episode of Just Facts.
Brushheads, they call themselves, though I've never quite understood why. Will remember my warnings about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. Well, it's not operating. Why, you ask? Because someone came to their...
Oh, I thought we could continue listening to the podcast while we beat up the bad guys. That's too bad. Guess we'll never know now. What he was gonna say. Mother uses this rectangle for 8 hours every day, so I must too. What is my suit power? It just fills up my focus bar? Bye. Hope you don't die.
Look at it this way.
Oh, he didn't fall as far as I thought.
Once you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Yeah, like look at this suit. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. Oops. Accidentally hit something. Should be another backpack right at the top of this building.
Attention units. Report received of a narcotics sale in progress. Officers near Gramercy, please report.
There it is. Failed prototype.
Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me.
Wahoo! Yeah! Oh, so fun! Now, another break-in.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette.
Nice. Got all the bonus objectives, too.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects.
Hello.
If I was a cop, I'd love me. Anonymous text, easy.
High five? Handshake. Nice. Bye. Alright, now to the construction site.
Nearby units advised. Witnesses called in a mugging. Incident is ongoing near Union Square.
I'm at a
Please
Fisk
copy.
construction site, and there's a lot of guys here who aren't exactly constructing.
What are they doing?
Just like hanging around, being suspicious, you know.
Huh. Just got a text from Doc.
Where does he keep that phone?
Idea for a
He pulled that out of nowhere.
Ever stop inventing?
Okay, at least Doc sent us some blueprints. With the plans from Otto, you can now craft the impact web. It's a powerful web blast that instantly webs up enemies. And we can actually upgrade it. Because we had a few tokens.
Wow.
It's a butt pocket. It comes with the suit. It's called the prison wallet. Ah. Impact web. Oh, nice.
Doc could be proud.
Gadgets have limited shots. Take out enemy patrols to draw out reinforcements. So I actually really like, well, I've said this before, I really like the combat, but I also really like the stealth combat. There's a lot of options for stealth in the game, and it's fun.
Sleep it off.
That's all we need. An army of Spider-Man. You guys are new here, so let me give you rule number 1.
Do I not have the... I must have to unlock the, some of the stealth takedown abilities, because normally... Oh no, there we go. I was gonna say normally I could do that, but yes, there we go, I can.
That was his last delivery, you know what I mean? We get paid well because we deliver. Every time, on time. Got it? All clear.
So satisfying, just webbing up dudes. Crush those guys. How do you know Spider-Man did it? It could have been anybody. Ouch. That was a mild traumatic brain injury.
Literally didn't see that coming.
I don't like the smell of this. We need to back up.
Okay, 3 guys left.
Spider-Man! Right that.
Don't even think about doing that to me.
Show me what you got.
That was sick.
I'm gonna blow your brains. What are we supposed to do?
Blow my brains out! You can't just say that to people.
Uh-oh, more of them.
That's how you go to jail. That is called uttering threats. Y'all aren't even wearing ski masks. You're gonna get identified so easily. I warned you.
Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
Bust it high. How do we do this?
How do I use my suit power again? I can't even remember. Your suit comes with a suit power. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How do I use it? Your current suit power continuously builds focus. Once used, your suit power will regenerate over time. Oh, that's how I use it. Thank you, game. It's like the game heard me and was like, oh, you need a tutorial? We got you.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
Yeah, gross. I don't want your stinky ass toes in my house.
That's not fair! Got something for you! Get down here and fight like a man! Shoot him down already!
Those moves. Bam!
I'll teach you some respect! Friggin' ballerina!
She just called me a ballerina? Is that supposed to be an insult? Do you know how strong ballerinas are? Strong and agile? Oh shit.
Doing that! Let him get you airborne!
One left? Nope, a few left.
This'll wrap things up! No!
I hope there's like a goon union or something. So they can get some medical benefits? Bam! They're gonna need a lot of them. The union's gonna be paying out big. Alright, Fisk hideout complete.
Place is down, Captain.
Should be easy for the cops to pick them up.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound.
So if you're sending hundreds of them to the hospital, they better have a union or something.
Fisk has more construction sites throughout the city, vetting their fronts too. Keep an eye out, and report in if you see anything suspicious.
Got it. Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave them there hanging out.
I should recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate. Using a depth map post-process on photos of popular landmarks should do it. And I know just the one to start with.
Oops. Very smooth. I've got claustrophobia, so being in that big web sack would be the worst thing imaginable. If you've got arachnophobia on top of it, then yes. Absolutely. Talk about a nightmare.
Peter, good news. I think I smoothed things over with the grant committee. If Lance Corporal Texador's fitting tomorrow goes well, we should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc. We're back on track.
Provisionally.
Provisionally still
old
good.
Empire State. Man, I love this town. Time to grab a snapshot.
There we go. Now Peter's photography skills are going into use. Empire State Building. Bam.
Map should be recalibrated now. Haven't done much photography since quitting the Bugle. Forgot how much I enjoy it. Should keep an eye out for more landmarks to shoot.
Oops. How do I? There.
Huh, it's Mr. Lee. Hello?
Peter, it's Martin Lee. I just wanted to let you know we need a little extra time to get set for May's party. I guess the cake delivery is stuck in traffic.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll swing by.
Great. Talk to you soon.
Okay, got some time to kill. Let's see what's happening out in the city.
Alright, well, let's grab this antenna. Whoa! Oh my god, I scared that dude so bad. He just dropped. I'm so sorry, dude, for giving you a heart attack. My bad. My bad. Okay, what do we have over here? This is another landmark, I guess? Yeah, it looks like a fancy building. Let's see. What are you?
Officers respond. We've got a 1010 narcotics in progress. Reported location is Murray Hill.
Never mind. We're not. It, like, looks like it's one.
Hey, Doc.
But...
Sorry about that. You were saying you've smoothed things over with the grant committee?
Provisionally, as long as our little incident escaped the mayor's attention. You'll be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Peter.
We didn't start the fire. Spider Tracer.
I could never give this prototype Spider Tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy. Hi, Mr. Lee.
Hey, Peter. We're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Wow, that was fast. I thought you said the cake was stuck in traffic. It's the quickest traffic that has ever trafficked in New York City. Alright, I love me a good birthday party.
Reported assault in progress.
No, I can't deal with the assault right now. I have to go visit my aunt. For she's a jolly good fellow.
Those lunatics will kill someone driving like
Alright.
that.
I'm here. Ah!
Please tell me your horn plays, Dixie.
Hold fire. Let's see what Spider-Man can do.
Here's your stuff. Right? Now that's just...
Whew! Good job, Peter.
Do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
You're welcome. Alright, now back to my birthday party. The things we do for this city. And it's just so fun swinging around. Whee! Woo! Whee!
Attention units. Drug deal reported.
Good God, there's drug deals every 2 seconds in this city. Feels like it. What do we got going on here? Is this a drug deal? Not in my city. Hugs, not drugs. Matching pants, people. Whoa, that is a lot of money. Look how much money's in the back of that car. That is nuts. Can I take some of this? Really help me pay rent. Oh no, that's not money, that's cocaine.
What's that feeling? Do I
Whoops.
miss him? No.
Just a day in the life of Spider-Man, I guess.
Gotta split before the cops get here.
I'm
They'll
out.
react to me.
Yeah, I don't want them to see Spider-Man in front of a big pile of cocaine. That might give JJ a topic for his next podcast episode. That was a small mountain of booger sugar. Alright, time for the party?
Now, where did I put my bag?
Spider-Man loves a party. They call me Party Man. Get it?
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
Alright, what do we got here? Feast. Food emergency and shelter training. This is where my Aunt May works, and it is apparently where we are having her party. Let's head inside. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Pete. Good to see you.
Hey, man.
You too.
Hey, Peter.
Hi. Guess I'm a regular around here. How's the game going?
Hey, guys. How's the game going?
How's it look like it's going? I'm winning.
Get this guy checked for dementia, Pete. I'm crushing him.
Well, the important thing is having fun.
I have a lot of fun whooping his ass.
Eileen! Girl.
Play for peanuts.
Chill.
No. Too rich for my blood. I'll leave you to it.
Hey, Peter.
Hi.
What's up?
Just dropping in.
It wasn't long before Fisk himself was seen being escorted out of the building, handcuffed and in custody.
Hello.
Hey, Martin. So sorry I'm late.
You were right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it. Hey, there's my favorite aunt.
Peter, what a nice surprise.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure. Oh, there are some heavy boxes.
No. I mean, not yet. I mean, I came to, I just wanted to talk.
Okay. Okay. Peter, are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Girl problems again, huh?
What? No, that's crazy.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great girl.
She is, but...
The two of you would make some beautiful babies.
Just gonna cut you off before you finish that one, Aunt May.
What is it? Come on, you can tell me.
These past few years, you helping me through college and working here, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. I just wish there were more people like you in the world.
He's right. 5 years ago, you walked in here and told me you were inspired by my mission to help others. Now it's you who inspires me. Thank you, May, for everything. Here's to many more years of service.
That cake looks lit.
Thanks again for setting all this up.
Holy shit, that was a good short speech, right?
If you help someone.
I love it. Hannah.
Maybe we should send May to City Hall to have a word with the mayor.
Oh, I gotta run. Thanks again for the party and everything. It really means a lot.
Alright, party was short and sweet too. Everything was short and sweet.
Check it outside.
Including that piece of cake. Although, actually, that piece of cake looked tall and sweet, let's be real. Alright, good party? None of you guys were invited though. Sucks to suck.
Patch these shoes. They'll last a while yet.
Gotta go check my voicemail. And put back on my spandex. Alright, what do we got?
Voicemail from Yuri.
Hey, silent alarm at the auction house holding Fisk's estate sale just tripped. Could you check it out? Quietly? I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
Fisk estate sale. Sounds fun. Wonder what the Kingpin had hidden in his closets.
I'm sure he had multiple. Alright, I want to try again with the photo thing. Because it looks like this is another one.
Attention unit.
Oh, I needed to press this button.
Near Madison, proceed to the crime scene.
No, wait, now how do I take the picture? Ah, okay. I figured it out. I know how to take pictures now, so that's good. Because it looks like there's another one over here. This random building? What is so special about this? I don't know.
Good shot.
The Flatiron building, apparently.
Peter, I lost track of you at the party.
Who is shooting at me?
I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Who are you?
Don't apologize.
Just one random man shooting at Spider-Man? Undercover Fisk thugs. Oh.
I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
He was ballsy.
Stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there are so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May, I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear.
Imagine you're just in Times Square and fucking Spider-Man flies by. So cool. I wish I was Spider-Man instead of a lawyer. Grab all these towers that we can to unlock map points. Why not both? Be a pretty busy life. All you need is a radioactive spider. It would be cool for superheroes to exist, but then that would also mean supervillains exist. True. True. Life is all about winning some and losing some. I would only want superheroes to exist in the world if I could be one, because otherwise I would just be jealous. So I would very selfishly only want superheroes to exist if I could be a superhero. Alright, what is this building? Josie's. You telling me this is famous too? Alright, Josie's Bar in Hell's Kitchen. What would my superpower be? I mean, I literally want to be Spider-Man. I want all Spider-Man powers. I want to fucking fly around on webs and do front flips and have a cool suit. We already have villains. They're called politicians. Beast is coming out fire in here tonight. Here's another famous building. What is this one? Alias Investigations. Okay. So many landmarks. Look, here's another one. What do we got here? Fogwell's Gym.
Nailed it.
Hello. Hi. Just me, Spider-Man. Walking through the street, watching that guy flick a sign. Alright, see you later, Meerkat. Enjoy your gaming. Pretty sure that gym is where Daredevil's dad would work out. Beast, I thought that's what it was too, but I didn't say anything just in case I was wrong. But that is 100% what I thought it was too. So, if both of us think it, does that mean it's right? Maybe. As for the spider, have you heard of Silk? No. Silk spider? Oh, 1 second, Muffin wants to go out. Soy milk? What did I miss?
Officers near Devil's Shelf, please report to the scene.
I've seen someone genetically modifying yeast to have the structure of spider silk. Huh. Huh. I mean, I'm glad you saw that, Karis, and not me. Because that sounds like something that would give me nightmares. She's a spider like Pete, but a stronger spider sense, and she uses organic webbing, aka she doesn't need web shooters. Oh, she's like a Spider-Man variant from the comic. from the comics. Okay. Cool. No, I've never heard of her. Can I be her? Alright, this must be the auction house. Let's see what's going on inside. Her real name is Cindy Moon? Oh, that's a fun name. I like that. A combo between Cindy Lou Who and Sailor Moon.
The file.
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Gotta love a stealth segment.
The alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do. Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
Come on over here. See what you can find. Oh shit, is it webs? Guess you'll never know, because I'm about to beat your head off a metal rod. Alright, one down.
This looks so cozy whipped up like that.
So cozy.
Should web him from above.
Just keep you up here in the vent for a little bit.
Whoa, careful.
Can you see him just hanging in the room back there? That's sick. Woof.
You stay quiet now.
Night night.
Someone's coming.
Patience wears thin.
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
Oh shit.
They're here. Where
Did he just kill her?
I don't know.
No, she's still talking. That's a good sign. Enemies with danger icons will cause you to be detected by nearby enemies if they are attacked. You can lure enemies by webbing nearby surfaces or objects to cause a distraction. For example, this box.
Huh?
Time.
Woo! That was cool. That was a cool camera angle right there. What is that? I don't... Wait a minute. It's a camera with a Spider-Man strap.
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey! Look who it is!
Hey, Pete.
Hey, MJ! Fancy meeting you here.
What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
So as you can see, in this universe, Mary Jane does in fact know that Peter is Spider-Man. And they may be broken up, but she still had a Spider-Man lanyard on her camera, so we'll have to see how this plays out.
Let me explain.
15 minutes earlier. Let's take a little trip back down memory lane.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry.
MJ's too eager.
Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Sly, girl. Sly.
Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
All right.
Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
So this is all the stuff that they seized from Fisk's office. Remember all the cool Japanese stuff that I commented on and said was really awesome? Yeah, they took it all and now they're auctioning it off. Theater masks from the 18th century.
But I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
Easier said than done when people don't... Supervillains don't try to come after your family, MJ. Thank you. I just got a cookie delivery. Katana.
Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought.
A pork sausage!
Collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments.
See, and this is how we get the backstory. It's been 8 years. MJ's been involved in a lot of Peter Parker near-deaths. It's a chocolate chip cookie, a classic, but a goodie. Hand-rolled cigars.
Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news?
That's cool.
Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress up, getting into fights.
It's a good way to put it. At least your world, MJ. At least your world. Anything on this side that we didn't see? Oh yeah, this cool statue.
I remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
Okay, well there you go. Beast said, I don't know if MJ has family. And there you go. She just said or implied that her dad had passed, so I don't know if she has a mom. Perhaps, yeah, she doesn't have any family. I don't believe we ever see her mom in the game or anything, so perhaps they're both gone. This is cool artwork. What is this?
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
That's really cool. Imagine how much that would cost at auction, though. An insane amount. Tara says, oh, Tiffy Boo is a fellow Brandon Sanderson fan. Have you read his Skyward series yet? No, I haven't read any of his books that are not part of the Cosmere. I know he has, I believe it's 2 different series that are outside the Cosmere, but I haven't read either of them.
Sounds good.
Hang on, I'm not ready yet. I gotta investigate the cello.
What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
Fisk named his instruments. Good to know.
Always hated this cane. So tacky.
You think Gwen is a superior Spider-Girlfriend? I mean, at least in the live action. Like, if we can limit our discussion to the live action, I completely agree. Gwen and Peter in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, or The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, were my favorite on-screen couple. They were way better than Peter and MJ in the first trilogy or the third trilogy.
Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world.
It helped because Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone were actually dating when they filmed those movies, so really, you could just really feel the relationship. But yeah, live action alone, I would have to agree with you that Gwen is superior. Alright, I'm ready.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Sick.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context. I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please.
Don't ask me any more questions about my relations with the crime boss, will you? Are we going in circles? Where the fuck are you bringing me? I thought she was gonna give me wine, and then she swerved me, and now we're going back this way. Oh, what is happening? Okay, are we stopping here? No. Swerved me again. Okay. For fuck's sakes. Alright. We're stopping here.
Now,
Yes.
this exquisite
Finally.
piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of. Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please.
Woo.
Stand right there.
Rose Roseman, you're going down.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Ooh.
Wait, I recognize that statue.
What's that?
I gotta get a photo. That shouldn't be here.
Hello? Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thanks, Rose.
This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
Bye, Rose. See you never. Hey, Sharp. Spider-Man is an amazing game. I'm so happy to be replaying it. Getting all prepped and ready for the sequel in October. MJ is about as subtle as an M32 rotary grenade launcher. Alright, I found the loo.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's...
MJ's activating stealth mode.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule?
Quiet.
If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig? Who is in my auction house?
Just a random ginger, don't worry about me.
No, I do not trust you to fix this.
I can't tell if she's gonna see me if I slip across or not.
Have investigative journalists arrested.
Can you turn
and
around?
The second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
It is most definitely a threat.
Jesus, Rose, chill. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Whew! Nope, we're good.
Sure, Craig. Right.
Oh.
I don't believe you.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Rose, hang up the call.
Sure, Craig.
Sure, Craig. Whatever, Craig.
Right.
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how?
Oh, what else do we got in here?
I wonder if there are any clues in here.
Fucking Craig. Craig's always be fucking up.
holding something.
Okay. Try to find that.
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Is that what the pose he's in now?
Maybe these pieces move.
Right arm facing forward. Mouth closed. Left arm down. Can I, like, manipulate his hand? Looks like I can only do his arm. Is that right? No. Yeah, I need to be able to move his hand.
Left arm down, right palm facing forward.
But I couldn't move its hand.
The catalog mentioned 2 poses. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
I can't change his right palm. Oh, wait.
Maybe I should turn the head.
Maybe... Yeah, it's his left arm? Okay, hang on. I need to look at this one more time. Okay, that's a different pose.
Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Doesn't say anything about his head. And that's the pose he's in now. Yeah, so I think it's gotta be... It's his left arm. So it's gotta be this.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
there.
Close. But a piece is missing.
Okay, now I need to find the piece that he holds on to. What is this weird picture?
That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
Oh, here.
I've seen these before.
This is what we need. Put this in the hand.
That's not right.
It's not? Oh, when he's holding...
His hands. What is that?
He needs to, like, go the other way.
Fits. But it's not the right one.
Oh, it's one of these other things instead. Oh, okay. Must be this thing. This thing?
That's it.
Yeah.
Norman Osborn. What is this? Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
So that explains why MJ is here when Peter comes a few minutes later. Oh shit! Rose got backhanded.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yes! Good to see you too, MJ.
Meeting again now.
Funny.
That's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Yes! Alright, of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
我累了，要换班了吗？
But Pete, what about the cute police chief? Look, Pete likes to keep his options open, okay?
What about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
How am I gonna get into this other room? Lure enemies.
刚刚那是什么鬼？
I really like this suit, personally. I said earlier, I think this is actually one of my favorite
Gotta stay silent.
Spider-Man suits. I actually like the little bit of white. I think it adds something and it makes it really unique than some of the other suits. Pete's building a love triangle. One gal at a time. But yeah, there's supposed to be some sort of science behind it because Doc Ock is the one who designed the suit, and he leaves notes for Peter and is like, white suits have been known to slow reaction time. The brighter the color, the slower the reaction time or something. So that's there's actually a reason behind the big white logo, which I think is kind of cool.
Keep it tight.
Whether that science is very real, I don't know, but I like that they at least tried it. It's supposed to slow the enemies by a whopping 20 milliseconds. Hey, when you got the reflexes of Spider-Man, sometimes 20 milliseconds is all it takes.
Easy does it.
等等，好像有动静。
Sleep it off. That's all of them.
Alright, MJ. Let's get out of here. Ah, shit. In-universe explanations are always welcome, even if they're that silly. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. I like them at least trying to explain it. Woo! What an entrance! Peter, save your girl!
Hide!
Let's do this.
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hand? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before.
Today's the day. Time to fight a ghost, Peter.
I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Got it.
Seems like this is an energy thing, not...
Parker, stop destroying priceless artifacts.
Fight a ghost stays on the old bucket list.
Whew.
Huh?
Shit. Not camera mode. At least there's a lot of drink trolleys I can use as weapons.
Daily cardio? Check. looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending.
That's what you're worried about right now, Rose? You almost got shot?
Watson, Daily Bugle.
Chill out.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
I don't.
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
Hey Metal, it's one of my absolute favorites as well. I platinumed it when it first came out. Now we're replaying it in anticipation of the sequel. Super excited.
Nix? Like the last 6 months never happened?
Got her. Ba-dunch. Job, Pete.
Since when did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well,
God, Peter's such a cutie. Look at that little face.
all caps text from Robbie about my so-called
First you give her the mick, and then you give her the...
with the legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business.
How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right?
YouTube is gonna love that.
Octavius' work was right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job.
I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
Because I love you, MJ. I mean...
Oh, just dinner between friends.
Yeah, dinner between friends.
Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, and raspberry lip balm.
Peter, smooth.
Do you remember why we broke up?
No, please remind me.
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Like, the facial capture and the graphics are just incredible. Like, these look like real people on the screen here. Such a good job. Also, Peter, come on. Oh!
These were my favorites.
Peter didn't pay the bill, but we did get a Stan Lee cameo. I love that. Rest in peace, big man. Did they need to change Peter's face? They absolutely did not. I talked about this earlier. I actually really liked old Peter's face. He looked a little older and a little bit more, like, rugged. They wanted to make him Tom Holland boy band-esque. It's fine. I don't hate the new face. I just think it was completely unnecessary.
Just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
All in a day's work, Peter.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics in progress. Any officers...
Got here, Spider-Menace article.
Blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
There you go. There's the backstory. So he did used to work for the Daily Bugle until he had enough of Jameson's anti-Spider-Man shit. Hi, Chibi. How are you?
Make sure you haven't left any equipment you've built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again,
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world.
Just shiny hunting. Nice. You're trying to do a full shiny dex in Scarlet and Violet, right? How's that coming along? Stream's been going fantastic. This is my first stream back in a couple of weeks, so I'm extra excited to be here tonight and extra excited to be playing one of my favorite games from the last few years. Doing a little Spider-Man replay. Tips, did you ever use the animated suit? I used every suit in my playthrough. I took the time to literally just use each and every one. And honestly, we'll probably do the same in this playthrough. As we start unlocking suits, we'll just use them as we get them. Because there are some really cool ones. Fun fact, his talking changes between swinging and standing / walking. Deeper breathing while swinging, etc. Really? That is a fun fact. Yeah, I don't know. Do we have any other suits right now? Oh, we can get the Noir suit and the Scarlet Spider. Oh, we can get different suits. What is this? I have this one already, the Resilient suit. The Sam Raimi suit. Oh, we got a ton of suits already unlocked. Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. What? This must be because we're playing the Ultimate Edition. The black and gold suit. The hybrid suit. The armored advanced suit. The arachnid rider suit. Cool. Oh, that one's sick. The bombastic bagman suit. The future foundation suit. The upgraded suit. The stealth suit. The amazing suit. Cool. So we've got suits from all of the live-action Spider-Mans. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, all represented. We've also got some other miscellaneous ones. Okay, well I feel like we should equip a different suit. We can make the Noir suit right now. You want to be Spider Noir for a bit, everybody? I blend into the night. Ooh. My suit powers. Enemies no longer call for backup when alerted. We can also get some suit mods. The Night Monkey. Could get some new skills as well. Oh, I love the air tricks. Get those. I forgot those were a skill, actually. I was trying to do them earlier and it didn't work. Guess we should grab this one too. There we go. All the skills. Alright. Ready to do some flips and shit? Barrel roll! Oops. Where's the crime? It says it's... Oh, I see it.
Someone's getting robbed.
Someone is getting robbed. Let's fuck him up.
Surprise! Get him! Watch him!
It's gonna be nothing but Spider-Man 2 when it comes out. Yeah, same. I'm so excited. So excited. Just a couple months, so that's why I thought it was the perfect time to start this playthrough to kind of satiate us a bit and get us up to speed on the story and whatnot. I know there's a few people here who haven't played the game either, so hopefully this will get you guys interested if you are looking forward to playing Spider-Man 2 in a couple months. The suit looks a lot like Night Monkey from Far From Home. Yeah, I think that's probably what it was inspired by, maybe. Because it definitely does look very similar. Alright, back to what we were doing. We gotta go track down the Shocker.
Witness called in a narcotics sale. Mobilize on Dutchtown.
God, I could spend all day paying the bills just busting narcotic sales. They're everywhere. Alright, quick stop before we get out the Shocker.
Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Did you play Miles Morales? I sure did.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is mine.
I'm so excited for the new Spider-Man game. I absolutely cannot wait.
Did I hurt
It's
you
gonna be
guys?
fantastic.
Good news. The police are coming to protect you.
Alright, back to what we were doing, aka Shocker.
All units be advised. Break in.
What do we got here?
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
Hey Hunk, welcome back. Yeah, we have got ourselves a new suit. The Noir suit. Switching things up a little bit. I like to try out all the suits as I get them, so as we go through the playthrough, we'll probably be switching suits quite a lot, actually, just to kind of just try everything out. So right now, we're gonna do the Shocker chase wearing the Noir suit.
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking.
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
Burn!
Come on, Herman. At least talk to me so we can make... Gotcha.
Nice! Got him quick!
I said I'm done talking.
Ouch.
Noted.
I like how they still recognize me even when I'm wearing a different suit.
Honestly, Herman,
It would have been funny if Shocker was like, wait, who are you? Peter was like, I'm Spider-Man!
we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Woo! This is fun. High octane. There we go. We got him again. Pin him down. Or not. Nice. Or yes. Yeah! Good job, Peter.
You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
That was fun. That was a fun chase right there.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
Right?
I tolerate you.
Okay. We tried.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
A shocking comeback. Complete.
Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee, why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
Woohoo! Look at Peter!
I guess we're talking again. Cool.
Getting in with the ladies, one after another. Alright, that's a good sign. Keep it up, Pete. With the rate she's warming up, they'll be upside down Frenching in no time. You know, the Spider-Man signature. Hey, a plushie!
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Spider plushie. That's fantastic. I want a spider plushie. Uh-oh.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. This is about the rent.
Mr. Parker, this call serves as your third and final warning. Eviction proceedings.
Wait! I get paid at the end of the week. I get. Oh.
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
Well, that sucks. Sorry, Peter. Thank you, drawing.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
I love how big he made his arms. Jesus. Thank you, Spidey. That's cute. Crime in progress over here.
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back. Oh what? It's not fun getting beat up? We'll sit with that for a while.
Oh, I think we'll definitely get more random crimes in Spider-Man 2. I can't see them taking it out. I just feel like it's just an essential part of being Spider-Man. It's just, you swing around the city and there's random crimes happening, so you stop and help them, you know? Definitely can't see them taking that out of the sequel. Alright, here we are at Feast.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Let's go get a snack and talk to Mr. Lee and... Hey, check it out. How are we supposed to eat donuts with that mask on? I don't know. But it's happening. How many collared shirts does Peter have? This is like the third different variety we've seen. Which is honestly impressive, because when does he get time to do his laundry? But he has a very unique style. I also love how he just wears his web shooters in. Like, I guess people just must think they're bracelets. And I guess you do kind of want to have them on in case something goes bad, but... Wonder if anyone ever stops to question, hey Peter, why are you always wearing those bracelets? You can never have enough button shirts. Not when your name is Peter Parker, anyway. We go. Oh, I forgot I can move faster. Just going at a slow walk, but now we'll go at a brisk jog. Director's office. Hello? Are you in?
Peter. can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it.
We love a man with an art degree. Come on, Mr. Lee. What do you got for us? Spooky mask? Do you recognize it?
Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years.
Huh.
This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Sus. Okay, well, didn't learn much from that, except that the mask is spooky dooky, which we already kind of knew.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
I was looking for Aunt May's office.
That went about as well as I could have hoped.
Aunt May, do you work here? I thought she did. Maybe she doesn't have an office. Aunt May, are you fancy enough to have an office or no? I wanted to say hi, but... Oh, they got a laundry room. Oh, maybe this is where Peter does his laundry. With WinClean.
If I had powers.
No, I'm like 98% sure Aunt May has an office in here. I just can't remember where it is.
Gotta get out of here before my kids find out.
Daycare. Counseling. Man, this is a great place for those in need. They literally have everything. Oh.
Everyone feels hopeless at some point. Helps to know there's somebody willing to listen.
Absolutely. Feast store. Alright, maybe we're not going to visit Aunt May today. I don't know where her office is. I can't find it. Sorry, Aunt May. I'll stop in another time. I'm gonna blow this popsicle stand. TTYL. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like one main story quest per suit, just so we get time to try them all out. So let's see what other ones we can unlock. We can now unlock the Scarlet Spider suit as well. So let's put this one on for a little bit.
Got some time to kill.
Aunt May's office was upstairs. Ah.
Let's do a little Spidey.
Oh well.
In the city.
Well, we'll check in on her next time. Alright, so this is our newest outfit. The Scarlet Spider. He wears a sweater vest of sorts. Because he's cool.
All units advised, a vehicle pursuit is in progress. Please proceed to Bowery.
Oh, I'm right here, so we may as well get in there.
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars. Get him, Spider-Man. Too short-handed for a roadblock. Here's your stuff. You got a gun? Take him out. Well, that's just...
As we go through the game and try out all the different suits, you guys will have to let me know which one is your favorite. Damn. Great work. Oh, shit.
For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
Truly. You like this one? This one is pretty cool.
Is off our webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
Stop screaming, everybody. It's done. Now I need to take a quick photo.
Good shot. Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
What's up, dude?
It's easy to lose track of time when you got a whole city to protect.
Nice to see you, dude.
Getting so many landmarks around here.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Don't worry about me, Aunt May. Just saving people from stuck under vehicles.
I'm gonna tell everybody. Just a little more.
All in a day's work for Spider-Man.
Everyone's safe.
That's a cool. Yeah, this is a cool look at the suit there. That was a hit and run. Alright, what do we got here? Another landmark. It is just landmark after landmark. Good thing Peter has his camera. You get a good shot. There we go. Washington Square Park. Whee! Yeah, free roaming and swinging around is so much fun.
Oh, right. Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Aunt May, you can't just call me an orphan like that. Come on!
Love you, Peter.
What the heck? Aunt May just randomly called me an orphan.
I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast. And it did. Fast and smashed.
So it looks like this Peter had a brief stint as a pizza delivery guy. Doesn't sound like it worked out.
Units need response to a break-in. Need immediate response in Chelsea. Over.
Hey, orphan loser, remember when your parents died? Aunt May, 2023.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Greenwich coverage complete. Nice. Oh shit, hang on, did we just crash a party? Oh, these guys are wasted. Look at them go. Yes, queens. Yes, look at her hit that move. Oh man. All right. Rooftop party in New York City. Let's go. Perks of being Spider-Man, you can crash any rooftop party that you want. Well, that's incredible. Now, there should be a backpack here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Prom flower.
My prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. That kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
Peter, you had to leave your prom to go beat up Fisk? Oh, man. Wow, what a beautiful view here of the river.
Attention units, drug deal reported.
Why is it always drug deals? The second I want to look at a beautiful view, they're like, ha ha ha, cocaine.
Drug
just never ends.
They go together like cookies and milk.
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
Did he just get back in the car?
Gotta catch up.
What? I did not know they could do that. That's really funny. He just tucked and rolled. I mean, it was a smart decision rather than fight Spider-Man. But still funny. I did not know that you could do that. Or they could do that. Alright, a little crime chase. Car chase, rather, mixed into the,
Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers.
into the drug deal. That was
What's
fun.
that feeling? Do I
Keep us on our toes, you know?
No.
Cocaine makes the world go round. Apparently. We've seen so much of it. Alright. Dr. Octavius is gonna be hella pissed if we're any more late to this meeting, so let's prioritize heading that way, shall we? Thanks for immortalizing that quote, TS, taken out of context. That is gonna be a good one. I love all the pride flags throughout the city, by the way. I should stop and just comment on that. That is just so awesome. It's just such a small thing the developers can do to make people feel included, you know? That's just awesome. There's tons of pride flags in the city. It's a really, really nice addition. Alright, here we are at the lab.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Oh, exactly, TS. I'm pretty sure some people actually made a mod to remove them and everything. Like, imagine being so angry at letting people live that you just let them live in your head rent-free and use your time and energy to do stuff like that.
That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
So Norman Osborn is the mayor in this game.
It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
Of course not.
I'm trying to help you, Otto.
The ginger doesn't like competition.
Free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Well, he's a prick.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
I mean, you're going to be evicted from your apartment on Friday, so yeah. You might want to get back into pizza delivery, perhaps. Pete. Well, R.I.P.
Wish I could do something
to my job. And to Doc's
Call Harry.
prosthetics apartment.
To his dad.
Or department.
Norman never listens to Harry. He even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Yeah, so Norman is the owner of Oscorp. His last name is Osborne, hence the name Oscorp. So he is the CEO, and he's also the mayor of New York. Seems like there might be a conflict of interest there, but anyway. Classic web shooter.
Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
That's cool. He went from a full bracelet to just the little bracelets. Slimmed down the design a little bit. Ooh.
And now for listener emails.
I love these podcasts.
You're so full of anger, and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health.
I literally crashed because that was so funny.
It's a common mistake that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love.
Oh, love. Okay.
And crimes against humanity because I adore this city.
Yes, of course, of course.
What you hear in my voice, nothing but love.
Oh, I fucking love that man. He's so funny. Alright, it is getting late, folks, so let's do one more thing here before we call it a night. Shall we? Let's go get another tower or something. So we don't have this section of map unlocked. So that would be helpful.
Repeat. Report of a break-in. Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
I'm not an officer, so I'm gonna keep moving. Ah, yes, Granny's bedtime hour. Look, I like to be in bed by 10 p.m., okay? Nana needs her rest. Adulting is hard. Alright, here we go. Hope I don't give this guy a heart attack. Boo! No? You didn't give a fuck. Alright. Cool. No, I usually gotta get up at 7, so I try to get in bed around 10. Get a good, 8 hours of sleep. I wish I could stay up till 1 and then get up and work in the morning, but I do not function without 8 hours of rest. I really don't. You only need 5 to 6? I'm literally jealous of you. I just imagine how much more time I would have in my life. An extra couple hours? That adds up. Madison Square Garden. Alright, well, I think this might be a good place to end stream, right next to the hot dog stand. We'll let Peter cut the line and grab a hot sausage. And we will be back on Thursday, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back after almost 4 weeks away. It was so nice to be back. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all the resubs and the raids and all the absolute love and kindness that you showed this evening. I can't ask for any more than you guys just showing up, so all that is just extra on top. Thank you so much for being here. I've been really looking forward to being back, and tonight did not disappoint. So really hope you enjoyed the stream, and I really hope you enjoyed the first 3 hours of Marvel's Spider-Man. Obviously, we've still got tons to go, and so we will be back on Thursday with some more Spider-Man. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream, hopefully I'll see you guys back here on Thursday. We try to get started around 6 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's when we'll get started again. In the meantime, there's the socials. You can head over to the YouTube channel. I do upload all the VODs, so if you need to catch up on tonight's stream or any stream before Thursday, that's the place to do it. I also do some original Let's Play content over there, so there's always stuff to watch even when I'm offline. But in the end, that's it. Thank you again for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. Have a good Wednesday, and I'll be back on Thursday for some more web-slinging action. Good night, everybody.